Hello everyone, I'm Aratrika Bhaumik and I welcome you all to another episode of Courts Today on LiveLaw, where we update you about all the important legal developments that took place across the country today. We will begin with developments from the Supreme Court of India and then move on to High Courts and other subordinate courts. If you like our content, then it would mean a lot to us if you could please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Let's begin. A constitution bench of the Supreme Court has commenced hearing a batch of petitions concerning the constitutional issues arising out of the rift within Shiv Sena party between Eknath Shinde and Uddhav Thackeray groups. The batch of petitions involved arguments as to why the judgment in Endeavour of vs Deputy Speaker should be referred to a 7-judge bench of the Supreme Court. In Endeavour, a 5-judge bench had ruled that a speaker cannot initiate disqualification proceedings when a resolution seeking his removal is pending. The bench, comprising CJI D.Y. Chandrachud, Justices M.R. Shah, Krishna Murari, Hima Kohli and P.S. Narasimha, is hearing this particular matter. The Supreme Court today agreed to hear on February 17th the petition filed by Congress leader Dr. Jaya Thakur seeking investigation against the Adani group in light of the report published by US-based short seller Hidenburg Research, which alleged that the ports to power conglomerate has inflated share prices of its companies through manipulation and various malpractices. This particular matter was mentioned before Chief Justice of India D.Y. Chandrachud seeking urgent listing, alleging that Adani and his associates have swindled lakhs of public money. The petitioner seeks probe by investigating agencies like the CBI and the ED under the supervision of a sitting judge of the Supreme Court. Taking note of the fact that night shelters at Sarai Kale Khan, Delhi have been demolished under the orders of the Delhi Urban Shelter Improvement Board, the Supreme Court of India today said that it will now consider the issue of rehabilitation. Today morning, Advocate Prashant Bhushan urgently mentioned this particular matter before Chief Justice of India D.Y. Chandrachud, saying that demolitions have already commenced. The application seeks a stay on the demolition of night shelters located at Sarai Kale Khan, Delhi. As per the application, the shelter houses over 50 homeless residents of this city. The Supreme Court will hear on February 24th a public interest litigation petition seeking menstrual leave for female students and working women across India. When the petition was mentioned for urgent listing, Chief Justice of India D.Y. Chandrachud today informed that it will be listed on February 24th. The petition cites a study by the University College London as per which the amount of pain a female goes through while menstruating is equivalent to the pain a person experiences during a heart attack. The Supreme Court has reiterated that the provision of review is not to scrutinize the correctness of a decision. It is to correct any error, if any, which is visible on the face of the order without going into as to whether there is a possibility of another opinion different from the one expressed, the bench of Justices V. Ramasubramaniam and Pankaj Mittal observed. High courts too are constitutional courts and not subordinate to the Supreme Court, the Apex Court reiterated in a recent order. Under the Indian Constitution, the power to interpret the Constitution and entertain judicial review petitions is exercised by the Supreme Court as well as the High Court, and therefore High Courts are referred to as constitutional courts. A bench comprising Justices Abhay S. Oka and Asanuddin Amanullah said so while considering a special leave petition filed under Article 136 of the Constitution seeking to direct the Patna High Court to decide a pending writ petition of the petitioner within a time-bound schedule. The Delhi High Court has directed the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology and the Department of Telecommunications to take action in accordance with the Information Technology Intermediary Guidelines and Digital Media Ethics Code Rules of 2021 against domain name registrars who are not complying with the rules. Justice Pratibha M. Singh observed that stringent steps are required to be taken in order to curb the menace of illegal domain name registrations having marks and names of well-known business houses. While granting bail to an accused, the Punjab and Haryana High Court recently imposed several conditions on the person. Procure a smartphone, always keep GPS turned on, and do not format the phone or delete its WhatsApp chats or call logs. Justice Anup Chitkara has imposed similar conditions in a series of orders passed in the last 1 year. The High Court added that in case of failure to comply with these conditions, the complainant would be entitled to file an application for the cancellation of bail, leading to the cancellation of the bail granted to the accused. The Delhi High Court has observed that mere suspicion of an accused not returning to India when the liberty granted to travel abroad has never been misused on earlier occasions cannot be a basis to deny permission to travel abroad. Justice Rajneesh Bhatnagar said that the issuance of a lookout circular is a coercive measure aimed at ensuring that an accused appears before the investigating agency or a court of law. Thank you. Keep watching Courts Today on LiveLaw for more such updates. Please let us know what you think of the series in the comments below. See you tomorrow.